April 5th, 1945. The war with Nazi Germany nears its end thanks to the tireless work in secret of the Allies' top military asset. In an underground bunker beneath the streets of London, Möbius Squadron jump through fixed points in time to alter the course of history. Knowledge is power, and the ability to stop dead the German war effort proved the key to victory. The Third Reich's plans thwarted before they even began, the Allies were able to push back the German forces and mount a counteroffensive that would see the end of the war in Europe. Now, as we race to Berlin, Adolf Hitler mounts a last-ditch scheme to regain control. Sleeper agents embedded in the corridors of power strike at the heart of London, at the key to the war effort, at Mobius Command. Welcome, everyone, to Mobius Command. It is the finale. We're finally here, performing for you. If you know the words, you can join into. I don't know why I've had the DK jungle rap stuck in my head since it first came out.
Because it's on like Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah. So for those of you just joining us, bad luck. We're ending. So if you like what you see, it's never happening again. But this is Mobius Command, a Savage Worlds actual play. It is based on the Thrilling Tales rule set. So it's sort of based off of things like Indiana Jones, The Mummy, and other sort of pulp adventure tales. They are time-traveling Nazi hunters hunting the biggest Nazi of them all. Well, not Hitler, but someone else with magical power. Enough of that. Anyway, so I'm joined today from, it's the other way around because I normally have my camera done the other way around. Joined today from left to right, top to bottom, we have Cara Fruit as Philip Shrewd.
Hello.
We have Erin Brioche as Felicity Wolfe.
Greetings.
We have Al Wyvern as Chase Rockharte.
It's me, Al.
What? We have Ben Newman as Dr. Felix Pardalis.
Hello.
And last but certainly not least, we have Rizolka as the devious, the perfidious Miss Birkensleigh.
I've been here the whole time.
Ooh,
yes.
All right,
she's been waiting ever since that last session she was in.
So, I've told the party that if we get to 11 o'clock and the situation is not resolved, it is game over. So we're going to start as quickly as possible. Previously on Mobius Command, our heroes, the time-traveling adventurers, have ventured through the heat of ancient Egypt, navigated the chaos of Tenochtitlan at war, raced through the New Year's Eve clock, and faced betrayal in the heart of ancient Greece, all to keep Gheist from acquiring an immense power that could reshape history. Now they stand in ancient Rome on the infamous Ides of March. The stakes have never been higher. Hermann Gheist must be stopped before he changes the course of history forever, but betrayal is in the air, reeling from Miss Birkensleigh's treachery. Our heroes must regroup and face Gheist once and for all. Welcome back. It's ancient Rome. It is 44 BC. It is a relatively hot and humid March. By the way, the odds of March everyone watching is actually the 15th. Oops. But anyway, it is
It is the 15th, Nick.
Oh, it's the 15th for some people. Yeah, it's 15th for some people. It's relatively hot and humid, like a storm is coming. And you have all arrived. Before we go any further, because you're on a new session, those of you who have taken wounds, you may roll some vigor checks to recover your wounds. So do give that a go, because this is the finale. You're going to need them.
Yep, Chase has 3 wounds, so this has
I'm
got to work.
Miss Birkensleigh's fine. Miss Birkensleigh, by the way, is nowhere to be seen.
I'm spending a penny to re-roll that.
Yeah, I'm going to spend it. I'm not starting with a wound.
I crit
Since I've
fail.
got a first aid kit, can I patch anyone up?
Yeah, you can patch people up with a first aid kit.
Yes.
Okay. And anyone who wants me to roll healing, just let me know.
Yeah.
I've got my dice
crit
ready.
failing the vigor check do anything, Nick?
Ooh,
No, not in this one.
Okay.
Not in this one. No, I think normally you take an extra wound, but we're not doing that here.
I got 15.
Holy shit.
15, you're back to full health, because that's so many raises that...
So yeah, if Felicity could help patch me up after I failed my vigors, that would be great.
Okay.
All right. I got 4, so I heal 1 wound, right?
You heal 1 wound, yep.
I still have 1
That's 4, so that's 1 wound for Phillip.
1 wound for Phillip.
Excellent.
Okay.
How many healing kits can you do?
Dr. Felix, you can spend a penny. I think the healing kit can only be used once each time.
Okay, well, I will just go with my 1 wound then. I healed one.
They can be used, firstly, aid kits can be used 3 times, and I've got like 2 of them.
Yes, but I mean, like, you've only got the time before the event happens that I'm allowed to unload on you.
To do one, so it's fine. I only get a D6 in vigor, so that's great.
Yeah, don't forget you get your wild card die as well.
Oh, yeah, I did. I got 2 4s on the Benny. The first time was a 1 and a 3.
I got a 1 and a 3 my first time too, and then I got a 1 and a 1.
Well, yeah, you feel a little bit. So you're in this nice sort of open area. There's a lot of heavily columned buildings around you in sort of a garden area. It's a wide open space. There are sort of very heavy storm clouds on the horizon. And then suddenly there's a loud crack as gunfire rings out. A single high caliber bullet cracks a flagstone under Chase Rockharte's foot. And
Christ.
You look up from the direction it's coming from, and you see a glint from a rifle scope, and waving at you is Miss Birkensleigh.
I shoot back.
Hello, everyone. Oh, I've got a message from Herr Gheist from you. He wants you to meet him at the Coliseum. Some sort of, final showdown. He seemed rather chuffed in the idea, and I'm delighted. Oh, it's so nice to be here with all of you in this moment. Isn't this just fun?
You could all talk back
It's
if you
even
want.
weirder than usual.
Face takes a shot.
You take a
It'd be lot more
shot?
fun if you were within
Yeah.
punching range.
You take a shot. Okay. Yeah, you take a shot. Make what are you shooting with?
My sniper.
Your sniper rifle. Okay, so you
Yeah.
are snap firing this thing, so it's going to be a -2 penalty because you are trying to be quick right now.
Yeah.
Because if you want to line up a shot, Miss Birkensleigh will probably get hers off first. She's lying down. She's got a bipod. Like,
Yeah, that's a miss. It's a miss. That's a miss. Oh no, hang on. It's a 5. That's a success, but -2. So no, it's not. It's fair.
that's a miss.
Nothing. I miss.
Miss Birkensleigh, how do you respond with you and your 20 rooftop snipers?
Oh, that's so sweet. You think I'm the only one up here. Now, you're all going to behave now, aren't you?
Birkensleigh,
Hmm?
are you familiar with the events of the Battle of Cable Street?
Why don't you enlighten me?
Just before the war started, just after the previous one.
Oh,
yes. The British fascists decided they'd have a bit of an organisation. Many of us decided they would rather not, they didn't. The police were, you know what they're like.
Sounds like
Go
a
on.
threat,
I
Miss
didn't
Birkensleigh.
Tell me
Yeah.
exactly how you think you'll win.
No.
You tell me first. If you were going to shoot us, you'd have shot us.
Oh! You know what, Nick?
Yeah.
Birkensleigh's gonna shoot at them.
Okay. You line up to take the shot. And
As she's doing that, can I stand in front of Chase Rockharte?
Philip Shrewd stands in front of Chase Rockharte. You line up to take the shot. Your bullet is high enough caliber, it will get both of them in one shot. So this is actually quite good for you. Yeah, it's a .50 caliber round. And because you're using 1999 caliber weapons. And yeah, just as you take the shot, a portal through time opens up next to you. And Lee, can you describe your character, please, who steps out and kicks the rifle away?
Well,
Oh,
misconstrued. She is kind of Carmen San Diego, but of time. But also, she looks exactly like Miss Birkensleigh.
So she's dressed in that sort of Carmen
no.
San Diego outfit, yeah.
Oh, but all in blue because she's got to mix in with the night. Constance, you know you're not supposed to be here. No, you can't be here. Get away! Go! Don't listen to her. She's a time criminal. A time criminal. Oh,
This
right.
this spy stuff is very confusing, isn't it?
Better a time criminal than a time Nazi, I'd say.
I'm really not sure what either of them are.
Why didn't you roll
Problem
them
for
all?
another time.
Constance, you know you can't beat me. You need to be home.
Miss Birkensleigh pulls a knife and goes for you.
That's all right.
Can I try a test with Miss Birkensleigh? Okay, never mind.
Oh, you
I was
can
gonna
no,
s-
you can do a test first, and then we'll do what Miss Construed's going to do.
Can I just shout, sounds like you're not always devoted to the cause then.
Roll me test.
Okay, can I make this a taunt?
Yep. We can do a taunt.
Okay. 2 force for a 4.
Okay, I got a 3, so you succeed. What are you going to be applying here? Distracted
I'm
or
gonna.
vulnerable?
What do you prefer, Lie?
Distracted might make more sense because it'll lower the chances
yeah.
of hit with the knife.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go for distracted then.
Okay. Miss Construed, what are you doing?
I'm kicking that wrist because she's probably in a bent position from being over the sniper rifle.
Okay. Roll fighting, please. And I will roll fighting and we'll see who comes out on top.
I'm just looking at my
Okay.
list. I don't actually have fighting, so it's going to be a D4
-2.
-2 plus the wild die. Okay, my wild die is a 6, and that's a 4. Oh, that exploded.
Yeah. That explodes.
That's a 3. So all up, that is
9 - 2 is 7.
Yep.
I rolled a 5. Which I thought was doing pretty well. So Birkensleigh goes at you with the knife, and Mr. Shrewd, you kick the wrist, and Birkensleigh tilts sideways. She's off balance now. How do you follow up?
Again, I'm going for another kick, but this time to the stomach.
To the stomach. Okay. Roll it, please. You have +4 because she's on an unstable platform right now.
Okay, that is a 3 and a 5.
And vulnerable because of her positioning.
And one. Yeah. 3 and a 5 is 8 plus 4, 12.
12. That's a success with 3 raises. This is Sparta. Kick her off of the roof. And
There you go, she
everyone
got
else
wounded
sees her.
after all.
She falls and cracks her head. She falls about 40 feet and dies.
Paradox's bitch is fucked. I love it.
See, Chase, that's how you do it.
Well, she's dead and I'm still alive. I survived
You-
my fall.
You are. So
You're welcome.
after a few seconds, Miss Construed, you're able to catch up with the rest of the group. You also get a Benny for that intro.
Thank you. Oh, hello, my little ducks. Would you like some help? Charlie sent me.
We'll take all the help we can get.
I sense we don't have much time.
Charlie is, right?
Can you give us more
Did
time?
mention. No. Unfortunately, my chronometer has been running for quite well because I've been on mission for pretty much the last 5 years. So, just a quick thing. I'm Constance Gertrude Birkensleigh Bainbridge Fruits. Maybe that will clear a little bit about who I might be.
Nope.
I'm your boss's
Nope.
wife.
Uh,
I'm also her. That's thankfully not. So, what did she say before I got here? What are we doing? What's happening?
We were headed to the Colosseum.
to kill Geist.
Of course, we're going to the Colosseum.
Even better. That will kind of fix a lot of things that's been going wrong. Basically, if we can kill him and get all the artifacts back to where they belong, everything should kind of self-heal.
I don't pretend to understand time travel at all, but I can understand killing Nazis.
Excellent.
Anything Nazi killing,
You just gotta
you
let
do
the
the-
paradoxes roll off your back like a duck. Come on, my little ducks. Let's
Do you have any idea what it is we're after in Rome? There's always an artifact, right?
Geist's head.
Yeah.
Now that I can get behind.
I think the sooner we can stop him and just put everything that he has on him back, it'll be beautiful.
Chase is rolling for sleep. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Would Felicity have any idea what the artifact we're after would be?
Maybe. You can roll me some smarts related skullduggery, some academics, some history, some whatever works for this. I forget the names of all the the traits in this one.
Okay. I mean, I've got academics.
Academics
I've got
is
occult.
probably
Okay.
academics.
Okay, let's unleash my mighty D10 then.
Can we do helping with this?
Yes.
Can I give
if you
I've
my
have
research
academics.
skills?
I have font of information as an edge.
Oh,
Oh, me too.
well, you can potentially both do this then.
Yeah, well, I'll help. We can have a discussion about it.
Okay, should I roll first then, or?
First of all, we'll get Misconstrued's and Chase's help. So you're choosing your skill to support with, and the
Yes.
target skill is going to be Felicity's academics, and then roll. And then let me know what your edge does as well.
It's been a while since I've looked at that edge.
Yeah, it's just font of knowledge is +2.
Oh, plus 2 to support
Knowledge.
rolls. Okay, nice.
Yeah, regardless of obscurity or specialization.
Very nice. Okay. Okay, that's cool.
Hang on a second. What am I rolling for? Smarts?
This would be smarts or academics, or you choose the skill. I would apply modifiers based on how appropriate it is.
Research?
But you get a +2 regardless, so you could choose literally whatever you want. You could choose fighting.
Yeah. All of those things are a D10 for me.
I would go with research for me. It's a D8.
Okay.
Let me roll my wild die because that was kind of garbage. I need a wild die as well. Oh, that's a 6. That's
Okay,
explode that.
Nice.
And another 6. Shit the bed. That's 12 plus 2 and 2. So 14.
exploded.
No,
Okay.
yeah, 16. 16.
So Chase
I
is
got
going
a
Oh, sorry.
17.
17 and a 6. Jesus Christ. Brain trust over
It was
here.
a
Okay.
D10.
Felicity,
is
you have
what Chase was
+4 on
made
your
for.
check. +4 on your check from
Okay.
them. That's
Right.
great.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Good luck.
Okay, that's a 5 plus 4 for a 9.
Okay, with a 9, that's a success with a raise. So you know that there are plenty of artifacts associated with ancient Rome, although a large number of them are like Christian artifacts, so they wouldn't be in play at this time period because we're 44 BC. So things like the classic ones that the Nazis were interested in, like the Spear of Destiny, wouldn't exist because that's the spear that was used to pierce Jesus' flesh, right? However, there are several more ancient artifacts. You think the one most credible to find is something called the Sword of Mars. This is a sword that is meant to be of legendary sharpness. It doesn't actually come into play until a little bit later in time, but it is said to have always existed. It is eventually the sword of Attila the Hun, and some suspect eventually one of the swords of Charlemagne, known as Joyeuse.
Wouldn't
Here
be
I
funny to
thought
call a
maybe we
character
were
joyous.
making one by, it being stabbed into Caesar, being like, here you go, we've stabbed you several times, now this is an artifact.
Wait, who would have been the emperor at this time period?
Julius Caesar.
It was Caesar.
Rather
Okay.
famous for it at this day. This is his last day.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Rather
it was his
famously.
Bad day.
Last day on the
Um,
job, and all his friends are celebrating.
Yeah.
So whilst those three are all having this chat and figuring out what the artifact is, Dr. Felix is taking out a syringe that he has just cobbled together to try and heal himself.
Okay.
And I've rolled a 5, so I've healed another wound.
Very nice. Okay. So you
Hey,
have an
do you need a
idea?
med pack? I open up my jacket and there's just one in there.
Yeah, Miss Construed has tons of med packs because Miss Birkensleigh had tons of med packs.
Yeah, it's the same preparedness, but
Yeah.
instead of it being in a backpack, it's just inside a jacket like
There's
I'm
2
selling
kilograms
contraband.
of ammo in there as well.
It's fine. You three are busy. It's all right.
Speaking of busy, half an hour done. How are you doing?
Hey, it's 20 minutes. Go.
Let's get to the Colosseum.
We killed the
Right.
Nazi lady. It's good.
To the Colosseum. I know the way.
I don't think
All
there
right.
actually were 20 snipers up there.
There weren't.
No, there wasn't. Sorry. Did she tell you that?
There were 3
Yeah.
other snipers, but they ran the moment Miss Birkensleigh fell to the ground because they did not have orders to shoot you.
misconstrued.
They had orders
Yeah.
to protect Birkensleigh and then report back, so they are reporting back now because
They failed.
Also,
So
they're
what you're
afraid
saying
of
is the
misconstrued.
score was evened.
Mhm.
So, you arrive at the Colosseum. It is ringed with Nazis in ballistic gear. And they part to let you through as you approach into the Colosseum. You
Cannon
step
sporting.
inside, and you find sat on a small table with a little bit of gingham covering it, with a pot of coffee in front of him and several cups. Hermann
This is
Gheist.
quaint, isn't it?
And he says, "You are
Meet
late.
again.
Typical of English time travelers. Come, sit. We have much to discuss. Cafe?"
Well, I see you've
We
already
can't
put the
discuss
towel down on the
Nazis.
table.
Looks like a white flag to me.
This is very clearly red and white. Come, sit. We must talk.
Can I tell if the coffee's in any way poisoned?
What would you like to do to tell that? What do you have an edge to do that without tasting it?
Could I argue that she's probably read some sort of book on poisons at some point in her life?
Mm-hmm. And would reading a book on poisons allow you to detect a poison in real life?
It'll tell you what to look for, like stains on the cups and
Okay. If you've read one, then yeah, what check would you like to roll?
can I argue occult or academics?
You definitely can't argue occult because reading is academics. Unless you can tell me
Okay.
what power you're using, in which case, of course, you can roll occult.
Okay, I've got Detect Arcana, which is only gonna really detect magical poison, so...
Yeah. Sounds like you're just gonna have to roll the weaker thing, and I will give you a
Yeah.
-6 penalty for academics because book learning is not very good at detecting poison.
We'll see about that.
Hubris.
I'm just imagining you using research for that, and instead it being like pulling out a little bit and then putting it over a Bunsen burner and putting tests through it.
Hey, wait a minute.
Okay.
That's science.
Okay, I'm going to use a Benny for that,
This is a great
which
use
now
of
gives
a
me a
Benny.
+2. Yes, absolutely.
For a total of -6.
Well, it's now minus.
Didn't I say -8
Okay.
earlier? Oh, I might have said -6. Yeah, I have a -4.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 5 + 2 is 7 -4 is 3.
You can't tell.
Oh.
All right. At this point,
He sips the coffee.
Dr.
Tastes like coffee.
Felix,
It's good coffee.
At this point, Felix steps up and pulls out of his pocket his just a thing for this session, and it is a little pipette of some sort of chemical substance that he just kind of drops into the coffee, and this will be some sort of change color if this is some sort of dodgy substance.
Okay. Doesn't change color.
I think it's fine. Let's just
Well,
get this over with, shall we?
well, they're
Well,
all.
you know-
Felicity's
say-
already drank the entire cup and yawned.
Please, if I wanted to kill you, I could have done so already. And he gestures around, and the Colosseum was empty when you arrived, but as you've been doing this, people have been filing into the stands, and it is now full of uniformed thugs. 2 groups have set up like a group has set up like MG42 guns, like proper like massive 1999 caliber guns that are aimed at you. Another set is sitting there with modern TOW rocket launchers, essentially the kind of thing that would take out a tank, and they're just sort of sitting there. Don't worry, they won't shoot. Unless I tell them.
Geist, you have failed to and attempted to murder us over several millennia now, and
but why would I use poison? It's so tacky. Anyway,
It's also
Chase is
usually
just gonna take out
a
his
women's-
sniper, lean the barrel into his chest, and ask him why he shouldn't pull the trigger.
well, you'd
I
be
would say
immediately
both.
obliterated, and I won't be. Points to an amulet that he's wearing. It's very simple. Now,
Would I
please
know what the
take a
amulet
seat.
is?
we didn't see an
no.
amulet in our travels, did we?
He's previously had an amulet before. This is one he's been wearing before.
Okay.
What if I rest the barrel on the amulet?
He is still
Okay, 2
unfazed.
for 1.
Stop your childish nonsense, or I will have you shot. And I don't want to. I'm here to offer you a deal. We have
All
come
right,
to
what's
the
the
end,
deal?
I think, yeah? The climactic battle for good and evil. But it does not have to be this way. I can offer you papers signed by the Führer himself, Hermann Gheist, Chancellor of the Reich Infinite. Your Mobius Command is
Oh!
lost. The time stream is mine. I could kill you right now, but you have fought admirably. I can see that, and I wish to reward it. Reichsvolk status, a nice house for each of you, in a pleasant part of the world, freedom to own property and start work despite your origins. There will be no deals like this ever again. So will you take it, or must we fight like the barbarian, Strudel? The berries are tart and zesty.
Can I try and cast a spell on the amulet?
If you want to get shot, yeah, I mean, sure.
Chase
I
kind of wants
can't
to get
stress
shot.
enough how many guns are currently pointing at you right now. If you want to
I
try
assume-
anything obvious, you are getting shot.
You must know that we won't be taking this deal.
Oh no, of course not.
Absolutely
He
not.
wants us to not take it.
I want you to take the deal. It is easier for me. I've already
No,
won.
no,
You
no.
are just thorn inside.
We are Mobius Command, sir.
You are thorn inside. You have been a perceptive and very persistent thorn in my side, and that is useful to me. So I would like to have you on my side instead of in my side. You understand? A
I think
mutually
me and my
beneficial
husband would
arrangement.
much prefer you to be gutted by how much we will be in your side.
Presumably, if we
Exhausting.
decline, you will have us killed.
If you decline, then yes, I will have to have you shot, because you are simply saying that you will shoot me, yes?
I think you're scared.
He dabs away a few crumbs from the strudel he's been eating, stands up slowly, puts his chair in under the table, and draws the wand of Hecker and rises into the air. He says, "You see, you have encountered me when I was not so practiced with these items. It's rather foolish of me. I only realized recently that you have been, as you say, piggybacking off of the portals. So once I arrived here, I simply made a new tunnel. I went back 2 years. I have had all the time I needed to prepare and to learn a few new tricks. Like the lemming, you have chosen to dive without the comprehensions that you have done so. And so, this is more akin to euthanizing dogs that cannot obey orders, And he holds up his hand, spins a finger in the air and says, shoot them. And we shall draw some cards.
Yes.
Here we go. So, what you are facing, there are 10 Nazi elites. There are 3 Nazi rocket troopers. There are 5 Nazi machine gun troopers. And there is the Pharaoh Hermann Gheist, who has an updated stat block and will actually have multiple goes. He gets 1 go per artifact he managed to acquire. So well done for stopping him from getting 2 of them.
But one of us has a artifact themselves, will
Yeah,
they
and
get
if he
a
wants to try and
second?
use it, nope. He hasn't had 2 years to prepare. If he wants to try to use it, he can. Right, first of all, Philip Shrewd. 9 of diamonds.
Sure.
9 of diamonds. Okay. Then we have Felicity Wolfe. 7 of hearts.
I'll take it.
Take that. Okay. Then we have Chase Rockharte. 4 of hearts.
Sorry,
Chase, you-
muted. I'll take it.
You take it? Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have Dr. Felix Pardalis. Jack of diamonds.
Yeah, okay. But
Okay. We have Misconstrued. Jack of spades.
I'll take it.
Okay. Hermann Gheist. Number 1. 3 of spades. Number 2. 3 of hearts. Well, that's convenient. Then we had the Nazi elites. So they're in 2 groups. We have a Joker, everybody.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
fiddlesticks.
We have a 6 of clubs. Then the rocket troopers get the 10 of spades. And the machine gun troopers get the 4 of spades.
I can't remember. Does Barbara go on my turn or does she get her own card?
I think she goes on your turn, right?
I think she goes on your turn. We'll have a go on your turn. I gain an additional Benny because I've had a Joker. Right. From the top then, we have, I think, Jacks, isn't it? Yes, so we've got the Jack of spades first.
Mm-hmm. I would like to take out one of the rocket launchers, please.
Okay. Shooting, I assume?
Yep. Ooh, explodes. Okay, so that is what's it called? 18 plus 4 is my brain. 22.
22?
Well, it's a D10. It exploded, and the wild dice.
You don't add the wild dice, remember.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
you
that's
take
minus
the
4. So then
highest number.
That's 18. There we go.
18.
Sorry,
That's
brain
still
just-
great. You needed a 4, so that's 1 raise to 8, 2 raises to 12.
316.
3 to 16. So that's a success with 3 raises. Roll your damage. You do 1 extra d6 of damage.
Where did I write down the? Oh, damn it! That's on the sticky note on my PC. Like I said, I probably should have looked at this again this morning. Nope, not that one.
It'll be 2d6.
Too many
almost
sticky
certainly.
notes.
I think most of the guns are 2d6 unless you've got something special like these things,
Yeah, no, 2d6.
which means you roll 3, and they can explode. Remember.
Okay, well, one of them's exploded.
Mhm.
Ooh, that one's exploded as well. Okay, so we're already at 12. And God, that one's exploded again.
This could be great.
Okay, hang on. No, I've got to do math in my head. Okay, so there was a 5, a 6, a 6, a 6, a 6. So we're at 24 plus 5 plus 1. is-
30.
Thank you.
30. Subtract 9 for their toughness because they're wearing armor. That takes it down to 21, which is a success and 4 raises. That takes out the entire rocket team. You stand up, you go, and you just go, and take them all out. Yeah, they're dead.
There's a reason why I've
that's
been
a
the
real
most
shame.
popular Mobius Command.
You know, that thing had AP 34, a 34 armor piercing, 5d10
Jesus
damage from each of
I had
those
to take 'em
shots.
out.
You had to take them out, and you did. They are gone. Goodbye, rockets.
All right, Babs is going to work on the machine gunners.
Before you do that,
Yep.
interrupt from my Joker.
Was that not the rocket team?
Nope, that was the first set of elites. They are going to fire back on you because you have just you've just opened fire on them. So the elites are they get +2 to hit. Excellent. So they have a D8 in fighting. They are not wild cards though, but they get +2 to hit because they've got reflex sights on their weapons. They fire their M16A2s at you. Okay, it is a rate of fire free weapon.
Fighting or in shooting? Are they shooting at us or fighting?
Sorry, shooting. Their shooting is D8 as well. The elites do just get a bonus. 7 plus 7, 6, and 5. 7, 6, and 5 plus 2 on each of those. So 1 success with a raise. And the rest are successes. No, 2 successes with a raise and 1 success. So, first one. Oh, this is D8s of damage. Interesting. Okay. If you have any armor, by the way, it's armor piercing 2, so subtract 2 from your toughness of your armor. But if you don't have armor, ignore it. So
I do have armor. I've got a toughness of 6.
Okay. First one is going to deal 8 plus 5, 13, plus 1, 14 damage. You have a toughness of 6, so that subtracts 6 from 14, you get 8. That's a success and a raise. So you are shaken and you take 1 wound. Second one coming in. You can soak if you'd like, but you have to spend a penny to do so. Second one's not done anywhere near as well. That is 9 damage. So that's a success. So you take an additional wound.
Can I soak that one, please?
Yes, you may. Roll vigor.
Vigor. Here's a D8. That's a 7.
That's a 7. So you just soak the wound, I'm afraid. So you drop 1 wound off of there. So you have 2 wounds total and are shaken still. And then the last one coming in, this one didn't get a raise on the shooting, so it doesn't have extra damage, so it might not do much. Oh, that has exploded. That is 14. So that's another success with a raise. That's 2 wounds. That will kill you.
I would like to do another soak.
Yep. You can spend a penny to do a soak. I told you I brought... That's an 8. That's a success and a raise, so that takes out 2 wounds.
Well, that was an explode.
Oh, even better.
And it exploded again.
Oh my god.
But then it's a 1.
That doesn't matter because that's enough raises you are back to full health. So yeah, this field of bullets come in. Several of them hit you, but it seems like that. You know, you've got like a long leather coat. It seems like it struck them instead of you. Very, very good. That's the elite's turn. Yeah, that's the elite's turn.
All right, it's time for. Barbara's gonna shoot at the fucking elite.
Time for Barbara, yeah.
But does Barbara get a wild die? I can't remember.
No.
No. Okay, so she's the one that doesn't get it. Okay. That is an 8. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's an 8. Sorry, that's a D10. So.
I love the soak rules in this, just because. Oh. Just like with the Church of Latter-day Saints, I'm a big fan of soaking.
You like a bath.
That's what I meant, yeah. That's what I meant. What have we got for Barbara?
Well, it was an 8.
Oh, I did not hear you. Sorry, I was too busy making jokes about soaking.
That's why, I was just like sitting here just like, what, is he already pre-soaking it before?
They have not raised their ballistic shields, so they do not get the benefit of the ballistic shield. So roll damage. That's a successful raise, so you add a d6.
5 plus 6. So that exploded. And a 3.
So that would be 9 plus 5 is 14. Is there any armor piercing on that?
No, not on Barbara.
Okay, so they have 9, so that's a 5. So that is 1 success going through. So one elite is dead.
And how many elites are there again?
There are 2 groups of 5.
Okay. Good work,
Um,
Babs.
It's a start.
Good work.
It's a start.
Yeah.
1 Nazi elite down, yeah. I mean, you've already taken out an entire group of like free rocket gunners. Don't worry about that. Right, we go to the next Jack. Jack of Diamonds.
All right. So Felix turns to Phillip Shrewd and quickly is going to multi-action.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and do a smite.
Okay.
Multi-action is -2 on the roll, right?
If you're doing 2 actions, it's -2. If you're doing 3 actions, it's
I'm doing
-2.
2, so
4.
okay. So this is 2 actions, and I get a -2 because this is a gadget, so it's a -4 total on this, and that is an 8. So that is a successful activation. Passes Phillip these. They look like Nintendo Power Gloves. It's like, Phillip, put these on, and then brace yourself.
Okay.
For my second action, which is a teleport. And again with a -4. And oh, that's not good. I'm gonna Benny that. And that's and explode. Ooh, that's a success with a raise. Which
Okay.
means I lower the cost by 1 because I have Brilliant Scientist.
Nice.
And I don't know what I can get for a raise on teleport, but yeah, slaps a badge onto Phillip, like, give him hell. And Phillip will teleport right up to the level with the flying Herr Gheist.
Okay, so what I'll give you on the raise is that Phillip can stay up there at the end of their turn instead of immediately falling to the ground.
I'd assume he'd try and grapple him or something, but yeah, sure. And then Felix is going to run for cover.
So currently hovering, which means there won't be like a penalty for unstable ground as you're trying to do this on fall, but you will fall at the end of your turn. But you won't take damage for falling. It's not that high up, but it means you're not going to have the unstable platform penalty.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's great, Dr. Felix Pardalis. We then go to
and then
10
he runs for
of
cover, just to be clear on that.
spades. The 10 of spades is our machine gunners. Oh, wow. They have set up their bipods. All right. They are going to make 3 shots. Let's see how they do.
That, right?
What was that, sorry?
There's penalties for multi-shot, right?
Not with a bipod.
Right. Shit.
Cancels recoil. So.
That's not what bipods are for, but yes.
Okay, that one explodes. So 1 misses.
Who are they shooting at, by the way?
Oh, sorry. 1 shot is going at Phillip. 1 shot is going at Felix Pardalis. 1 shot is going at Miss Construed. So the one that was going at Phillip has missed. Yes, you have run to cover. So with a cover penalty, that will miss because it was only a 5. So it goes down to a 3, which is a miss. And then the last one has exploded, and this one is against Misconstrued.
Oh, shit.
That is a total of 9, which is a success with a raise. This is armor piercing 2.
I would like to soak.
You would like to soak? Well, we'll
Soak
see how
again.
much I do. You never know. Oh, that's exploded.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, Nick. Why?
He's pulling all the
Only
stops out. He wants the
23
Nazis to win.
damage. 23 damage. Minus 6 for your armor. This is why you got to get his armor. Is 17 left. So that's a success with 3 raises, which is shaken and 3 wounds, which would kill you instantly if you don't soak.
Yeah. Oh my god, my brain is just gone entirely blank. What am I rolling for the soak?
This would be
Vigor.
vigor.
Vigor. Okay, vigor. D8. That is a 7. That's not much. They
What
could
about
be
you?
winners.
Did you roll your wild die as well?
Oh no, I didn't.
Make sure you roll your
Get a
wild die.
6.
You get that on everything.
That's a 6.
Explodes.
That's a 5.
That's 11.
That's
That's a success with
Well,
one raise.
11
one
plus
raise,
the 7,
almost
so-
2.
Wait, 11. Yeah.
Yeah, because 12 is the second raise. But that takes off 2 of those wounds. So you're shaken and you take 1 wound.
Ooh.
That's not bad. As things go, from an MG42 going, so that's their go. That's the 10 of spades. We then go to the 9 of diamonds.
That will be Philip Shrewd.
Philip
Is it going
Shrewd.
to take me
I'll come up.
an additional action to put the gloves on?
Nope, you've got them on. You're all good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so those
I would
gloves
like
give you
to-
a +2 to damage.
Cool. I would like to.
I'm in danger.
Yes, you are. I would like to multi-action make 2 punch attacks at Hermann Gheist.
Benny's ready. Multi-action, make 2 punches. Okay, so that's gonna be a -2
Well, 3
modifier.
punches because I have frenzy on the first.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes. So -2 multiplier.
Yes.
Um,
So first 2 punches with the frenzy.
Yeah,
That'll be. Oh, these E10s do not like me.
it's really
Um,
good news that I've massively upped his stats.
That'll be a 5 and a 6. Oh, this is against.
This will be against his
right?
parry. His parry is 6, so the 5 will miss.
Yeah. Okay,
But
and
the
then I'm
6
going to
will
spend
hit.
a Benny.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That'll be an 8 plus 2 is 10, and a 6 plus 2 is 8.
Okay, so that is going to be 1 success with a raise and 1 success.
All right. So first, stats. Oh wait, I have a +2 to all of that. I forgot about that. It's fine. I don't think that changes it.
Is that, no?
I think that turns
They're
that
both
first one into a
10.
success with a raise as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2
first
successes
one.
with a raise, so additional d6 on
Rolling
your
damage. That explodes and that explodes. 16, 20, 24, 27. Plus 2 from the gloves is 29.
29. Okay.
He is going to break my first device I've given him.
Hermann Gheist has a toughness of 15.
Jesus.
I took the Lich stat block from the book. I was like, this is appropriate. So that turns it into a 14, which is a success, and 2 raises. I believe. Wait.
14.
Yeah. Success and 2 raises. So that's shaken and 2 wounds. I'm going to spend a Benny to soak.
Wait, no, I beat it by 14, so that would be 3 raises, because beating it by 0 is the success, right?
Good point. Yes. Success with 3 raises. So that's shaken and 3 wounds. I'm going to try to soak that.
Understandable.
Roll badly. Use those D&D.
He does have many bennies.
I
Yeah.
have so many bennies. That explodes.
We only have 1 Ben.
Okay, that's a 9. So that is a success with a raise. So take 2 of the wounds off there. So that's shaken with 1 wound.
All right.
Nice.
Rolling for my second damage.
Yep.
That explodes.
Here we go. That's what we need.
It explodes again.
Oh.
That's 20, 26, 34, 37 plus 39.
Yes.
With a punch!
How much was the total? Sorry, everyone was screaming, understandably screaming.
39.
39 minus 15 is 24. That is a success and 6 raises.
Welcome, the
think-
Nazi One Punch Man.
All right.
You have to explode so much to soak enough of this.
I'm going to spend a Benny to activate a special action.
Oh.
No.
I planned for this as well, yeah.
You'd be foolish not to.
Yeah. Raise the Rod of Hecker using the Rod of Hecker's turn early, so we'll have a -2 to this roll, but it can do a soak roll using occult or spellcasting instead of vigor. And you better believe he's a good spellcaster.
Yeah, he's going to be a D12, right?
D12 plus 2.
Fuck. Oh my god.
So Let's soak this. Explodes. Explodes.
Oh,
What?
So that's 16. So that is a success
3 raises.
with 3 raises. So that's 4 wounds taken off of that.
Yeah.
Out of
2
the
wounds.
6.
Out of
So
the
it still
6,
takes
leaving
2
2
wounds, right?
wounds. He had 1
Which is
wound
still left
already.
dead.
That's 3 wounds, yeah.
That is 3 wounds.
Is he
All
down?
right.
And that's
Oh,
not even
should be
Philip's
ambulance.
multi-action, is it?
It is, I think.
Yeah, that was the first action.
That was the first action.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
So he's
He's
at
not-
3 wounds, and you said he's still going? Or
He's,
what happened?
he's still going. He's at 3 wounds. He's still
Okay.
going.
What?
All right.
Yeah.
Now for the one without
Flinch,
frenzy.
please.
We'll spend a minute.
This
to
man
reroll
has
that.
multiple, like, world-defining artifacts on him. He has 5 wounds.
We'll spend another Benny on that. Wait, let me. What's my modifier? I have +2, -2, +2. So that's +2. Okay, yeah. So that's a 6. So that'll hit. He said his toughness was 6.
Yes, one thing I
Very
forgot to
good.
mention, you have a -2 to all attacks against Geist. Everyone does. That's what that talisman does that he's wearing.
Okay.
So that
Okay,
will be,
then-
that'll still be a success,
So
though.
Well, but his parry is 6, right?
It's against parry. I
Okay,
was
so
doing
I will
shooting
spend. I will
rolls.
spend another Benny to reroll that.
Okay.
Is that all your bennies?
No, I've got one more.
Yeah, Kara starts with like 5 bennies, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of edges with a lot of bennies.
-2. So that is just a 3. I think I'm going to keep that and save my last Benny for something.
Okay, so the last one you missed, but the first,
I
you
missed.
deliver some real haymakers for the first 2. And for a moment there, you see shock on on Hermann Geist's face as you deliver a 1-2 that gets through the talisman's protective shield. An artificer device he created himself. And smack him in the face twice, and he's bleeding. And he has to save himself with the magic of the Rod of Heka. Yeah, very, very good. And then you drop to the ground at the end of your turn.
Does Geist also fall to the ground
Nope,
after being hit so much?
he's still up
Or
there.
drop any of his artifacts?
He is still up there.
Thank you, Doctor.
You have to shake him like a
Just things
like a
all
piggy
fall
dropping
out.
dust.
Yeah. Was that 9 of diamonds, or is 9 of diamonds next?
That was 9 of diamonds.
That was 9 of diamonds. Okay, we go to 7 of hearts.
Alrighty. First, by popular demand in chat, for that soak comment, Nick, crumpet.
Okay, you lose your action. We go to 4 of hearts. I'm kidding. Take your action.
Yeah, okay. So, 2 actions. First action, I'm going to activate Felicity's spell Scan, which is Detect Arcana.
Mhm.
And she is basically going to try and look around to see if she can find that Sword of Mars anywhere, or at least make some guess where it might be.
Okay. Roll. Remember, you have a -2 penalty because of multi-action.
Yeah, so that's spell casting. Ooh, that's an explosion on the wild die. Okay, so that's 11 on the wild die minus the penalty. That's a 9.
Okay, that's a success with a raise. Yeah, you find the sword. It's attached
Where is
to Hermann Geist's waist.
Ow.
Yeah, he's been
Wow.
in 2 years.
2
Of course he's
years.
found it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense. But this actually works very well with my second action. Above Hermann Geist's head, I cast Havoc.
Okay. What are the rules of Havoc?
This ability creates chaos and mischief for all those within its area of effect, hurling debris and rivals in all directions. For a success, the caster places a medium blast template anywhere within range, or a cone template emanating from the caster. I'm doing the blast template above Hermann Geist's head. Anyone touched by the template is distracted, and then must make a strength roll. At -2 if the caster got a raise. Those who fail are hurled 2d6 inches of... I assume that's in game inches, not actual inches. Directly away from the caster, they use a cone template, or directly from the center of using blast. And
Okay.
airborne targets take a -2, so I'll just roll spell casting.
With a
Sorry, I'm
minus
talking
2.
quickly. I know we're on a time limit.
Yep, no, that's cool. With a minus 2 because of multi-action penalty.
Okay. Ooh, and this time my d8's exploded.
Very nice.
Okay, so that's a 10 minus 2 for an 8.
8 is a success with a raise. So
Okay.
I need to do strength at minus 2.
Minus 4 because you're in the air.
Okay. Explodes.
Damn it.
Okay,
How
that
strong a
is
lich is?
17.
Very strong.
Oh, sorry, minus 4 is 13.
13.
It's more than 4,
What's the
so it's a
save?
success.
Yeah.
The save is 4.
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, same as
opposed
what
me.
you all have to roll. Unless it's ever a
Okay.
contested check, but that's not a contested one because it would say.
Okay. Yeah, so he isn't knocked to the ground, but he is still distracted.
Okay, he's distracted. Distracted is good. It's minus 2 on his checks.
And that's my go.
That's a very good go. Okay, so that was 7 of hearts. We go to the 6 of clubs, which is our second group of elites. So the elites are going to... Yeah, they're going to do a multi-action. They are going to shoot at Philip
All of
Shrewd.
us.
No,
Obviously.
Philip Shrewd is the worry at the moment.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Are these with things that the Kevlar will protect against? Bullets?
Yes.
Shot from a firearm? Okay.
Yep. So you'll get the protection. And they have a multi-action penalty of minus 2. All right. Okay. That will fail. That will fail. That one succeeds. So one shot goes through on the first lot. I'll do all of them in one go.
Mhm.
Second action. Explodes. Okay, so that will go through with a raise. The second one goes through as well because it's a 7. Minus 2 for 5. That's an explosion as well. Okay, so that one goes through with a raise as well. So that is 2 shots go through and 2 with a raise.
Okay.
So let's do the 2 with a raise first. So what's your toughness with your ballistic Kevlar?
15.
15. This is AP2, so subtract 2 from that.
13.
Okay. Explodes. Okay, so that's 12, 16, 19. Minus 13 is 6, so that's a success.
Success with a raise.
Yes, it is. Successful raise. I'll learn how to do this one time. Successful raise. So that's shaken in 1 wound.
That's fine.
Okay. Second one coming through. That also explodes. 12, 13, 18.
It's also a success with a raise.
Also a successful raise. So that's an additional 2 wounds.
So
that would be enough to kill
If
you.
Oh,
You
right.
gotta
Yeah. So
soak.
I'll soak this one, yeah, obviously.
Okay. So vigor roll. That's the 2
the
with
weakest-
raises that come through. So the other 2 are going to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
weaker.
Yeah. That's a 5, so I... Oh, do I have to apply the
You do a
Wild
wildcard
current
die.
wound modifier?
Ignore that for now because it's all sort of come
Okay.
through on the same action in this one.
Okay. So that's a 5, so I avoid 1 wound. So I am
Okay.
at 2 wounds now.
Shaken in 2 wounds. More
Yeah.
damage coming in.
Yes, of course.
11 is less than your toughness.
Yep.
14 is just over your toughness. It's 1 more wound.
That will kill me.
Have you got any bennies?
Nope.
I'm afraid that kills you.
I went out fighting.
Yeah, you went out fun.
I got some
You've
good- I
done
got
the
some good
lion's share of damage.
Yeah.
The elites
Yeah.
levy their guns and they gun down Philip Shrewd.
As I die, I shake my fist and say, Gheist!
Very, very good.
I don't buy it.
just to double check, because this is obviously the final action, have you played to any of your hindrances this game? Because if so, you would have a Benny.
If you wouldn't count me impulsively stepping in front of Chase Rockharte when...
That was pretty impulsive. You can have a Benny for that.
Okay, I will make another soak then.
Because people, throughout this entire series, we've exclusively forgotten that you get bennies anytime you play to your hindrances. So I want to play it fair if I'm killing a character.
That'll be a 9.
That'd be a 9. That's a success with a raise. That's 2 wounds gone.
Okay.
So you're shaking on 1 wound. Very, very good. That's
I still shake my fist at Gheist, but I'm still alive.
Well, there is one more shot, isn't there? No, it missed. No, it missed.
No.
You're all good. You're all good.
You're
You're all good.
right.
It missed. 4 of hearts.
Yes.
Chase Rockharte, you're up.
So Chase sees Phillip nearly go down, and like a calm just comes over him. Steps over to Felicity, hands Felicity the trident. I meant to give you this earlier, but we just didn't get a chance. And then steps forward, rolls up his sleeves, gets down on 1 knee, pulls out the 50 cal and aims at Gheist.
Shrewd. Okay. Pulls out the 50 cal and aims at a Gheist. I like this.
Yeah.
I like this.
Me and Betsy got to score to settle.
Have you moved this turn?
He moved forward to clear his view.
Yeah, so you're going to get the snap fire penalty.
Oh shit! Oh well,
which is a
we're
-2.
doing it. I get a +1 for a rate of fire 1 weapon for double tap, so that's only -1 then.
Okay.
Right, so let's roll. What we're rolling: D12 and a D6. Yeah, explodes.
Ooh.
Oh, come on, you fuck. Okay, 9. 12 and 9 is 21.
12 and 9 is 21. Damn.
-1. -1 is 20.
It'd be -2 for the snapfire penalty.
Yeah, but I get +1 for double tap.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So that's a flat 20 is success and 4 raises.
Oh.
That's going to kill Hermann Gheist if I can't succeed on this figure roll.
That's not the damage.
That's
But
just
anyway,
an attack roll.
that's
Okay,
just
so
a hit.
success with a raise, so you do an additional D6 of damage.
It's a 2d10 plus. Is it? Hang on, where is it? It's 2d, just 2d flat. Right, okay.
Yeah, plus a
Give me some
D6.
explodey.
Yeah, and remember, they all explode. So.
Oh, they do. One does.
Oh,
That's
this
10
could be it.
And I'm fucking dead. 30. So we're on 27, and I haven't rolled the d6 yet. 27 plus 8 is 35, and I'll roll the d6 now. Fuck. That's 40. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
What?
Surely he can't soak all of that.
Okay. Well, we're going to
How
have
many
to see if he
raises? That's
can.
like 10 raises, not
Yeah,
a
what was the
success
total?
and 9 raises.
What's the total?
Well, no,
Because you got to beat.
Oh, 40 is the total.
What is the total? So subtract 15 from that and we get 25, right?
Yeah. That's 6 raises.
0 is a success. So that's already, 6 raises.
Okay. Shit.
So that's 7 wounds worth of damage. He had 2 left. So he's got to soak 5 of these?
Oh, God, work, please.
Yep. I don't know.
Holy shit.
Benny, let's see what we can do. Bigger roll. Oh, don't forget the wild card. Die, Nick.
Forget the wild card. Forget the wild card. Forget the wild card.
My
It's a
heart
5,
is
Benny.
racing.
Explodes.
Yes.
That'd be 11. That's not enough. Benny.
At least we're burning through the bennies, at least.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not enough. Benny.
Shit.
He's got to
Explodes.
soak all of them. He's got to explode like 3 times.
8 plus 7 is 15. 15 is a success and 2 raises, which takes off 3 wounds.
That's 4 wounds. And he has 2.
He was at 3 wounds out of 5, so he needs to soak
Yeah.
6 wounds then, right?
Okay, Benny.
How many have you got left?
I get loads of
A lot.
bennies. We realized I had half as many bennies as I should have. That
I've
fails.
used like 6 already
Benny.
tonight.
Yeah, I get 2 for every wild card plus 1 for every player.
Whoa. Okay.
Explodes.
Oh, don't do it.
Explodes.
Oh no, he's gonna do
No.
Explodes.
it.
No,
Oh, god damn.
I will take that dice to court.
28.
Shit, that's gonna do it.
Jail for dice. Jail for 1,000 years.
28 is a success with 5 raises. So that's 6 wounds taken off of the number you did.
7.
Which was 6 wounds.
No, I
You
did 7.
You did 7. So
Oh,
he
you
has
did 7.
lost 1 wound. He's on his last
Nice.
wound. And I've got to tell you right now, I've used every Benny except 1.
Oh,
I burned every Benny except 1 to get that.
Wow.
oh,
Wait,
Yeah.
is Birkensleigh coming up again?
You line up the shot and boom, and he has to do every single fucking thing he can to avoid this bullet. And it still grazes him. Very good, Chase Rockharte.
He's now at minus. Well, I don't know if he is, but if it were one of us, we would be at like -4 or -5 now.
Yeah.
oh, I forgot I get +1 to damage, but I don't think I actually changed.
We're in big trouble now because we've all had our turns.
It's his turn.
Yeah.
And he's already used the Rod of Hector, and he sacrificed that go, so he has left the Sword of Mars.
Oh, yay.
We have 3 options. What do we want?
Can we just go back to the coffee yet?
Chase Rockharte, you have angered him. He leaps forward with the Sword of Mars, and this sword is so sharp it can cut through anything. He is going to use the attack Eviscerate.
Oh, lovely. That's nice knowing y'all.
Maybe. Guess a number for how much AP this has.
Oh, 40?
Surely it cuts through anything.
200.
Yeah, 200.
I
I don't
mean,
have.
that doesn't
It
really
can cut
matter as
through a
long as it's
tank.
at least 2.
Yeah.
I have to
mean,
spend
I
a
just have-
penny on that, quite to my annoyance, because I got a 2 and a 1.
Next time, roll 1 and a 1, eh?
I should have.
I'm
I
surprised you
should have
didn't
rolled a 1 and a
multi-action,
1.
Nick.
Not on this. I don't want to risk the loss.
You just want
What's
to
your
take me
parry,
down.
Chase Rockharte?
My parry is piss. 2.
2.
I'm not a fighter.
I didn't need to Benny it.
And I'll
I
take you
was
on
like
Celine
2. I can't be. I got to re-roll that. Well, yeah, I made that
Amazing.
mistake. I'll lie in it. Okay, so that's a success with a raise instead.
Shit. Right, so I gotta soak that.
It's going to be
What's
strength
the
plus
not
the
gonna survive
weapons
this.
damage, which is a D12,
two?
plus an
Holy
additional
balls.
D6 because I got a raise.
Yeah, you sure did.
What's your toughness?
7.
Okay, so we'll subtract 7 from this. Is any of it armor?
1.
So subtract 1 from, so you got a toughness of 6.
Yeah.
The D8 explodes.
Oh no.
So 8 plus 6 is 14, plus
14.
7 is 21, plus 1 is 22, plus 2 is 24.
Wow. Turnabout's not a lot of fun, I gotta say.
24 is a success with 5 raises.
Well, I
No,
guess
it's not.
I'm
Wait, we've got to
soaked
subtract your toughness.
No.
Hold on. Your toughness is 6, so 20 is 18, so it's a success with 3 raises.
then. So that's 4 wounds.
4
coming in.
raises. 16.
5 wounds. How many wounds is that?
That is shaken and 4 wounds.
4. Shit. Well, I gotta at least soak at least one of these.
Yep. Time to use your bennies now.
No, it's time to use my bennies.
You brought
By
out the
way,
Sephiroth sword.
I did step out into the open. If that's a death
Oh, yeah.
wish, I don't know.
With all these rolls, Nick, if you remember, he's distracted.
Oh, did you?
Is distracted. That would still hit, but it wouldn't be a raise. So I'll
Yeah.
remove the D6, which is 1 point of damage,
Oh well.
because I rolled a 1 on it.
Yeah, fair.
So I'm afraid it is still this. Actually, it's 1 less. So it's shaken and 3 wounds because I was on the precipice of
Oh, I can
the
live,
fourth one.
potentially. Right.
Potentially. You just gotta
So-
yeah, vigor roll.
Soak. Vigor roll, but I get a +2 to vigor rolls to avoid knockout blows or presumably killing blows.
Yeah, we'll count this as a knockout blow.
The ultimate knockout.
Using essentially Excalibur at the moment, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's an explosion! On the D8, so it's 8 plus 2, 10 plus 2 is 12, so a success with 2 raises.
A success with 2 raises, that will take 3 wounds away, but that leaves you unshaken as well. So he lunges forward with this sword, and you sidestep it. You have just taken on the sharpest sword mankind has ever produced, possibly the gods produced, and survived. Next round.
I presume he stabs like my jacket or something, and there's a hole there now where I used to be.
Hermann Gheist shouts, Nines, this is not how I die. Send us the reinforcements. 2 new things arrive, bursting through the wall, a Panzer VI Tiger-free tank.
Oh my god.
And over the Colosseum, you can hear this.
We've seen
The
these.
AH-64 Apache is here. You have a tank, you have a helicopter. Hermann Gheist is down to his final wound. Let's see how this goes, everyone.
Geist is all that matters.
Gotta Geist it, baby.
Yeah.
You gotta Geist it. Yeah, you gotta just Geist it. Hashtag Geisting.
That's not like a weird sex thing at all.
I mean, the Colosseum straight up Geisting it, and by it, I mean
that
Herman.
was I believe that was a game. That was a Nintendo GameCube game where you plays as a ghost possessing people.
All right, Phillip Shrewd, Ace of Diamonds.
Oh,
That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Felicity Wolfe, 6 of Hearts.
I'll Benny that.
You're Bennying, okay. We get you Jack of Clubs.
I'll take it.
Decent, yeah. Okay, Chase Rockharte, 10 of Clubs.
Take it.
Okay. Dr. Felix Pardalis, 8 of Diamonds.
I'll take it.
Okay. Miss Construed, 7 of Clubs.
I would like a Benny play.
Benny that?
I'd like to reroll.
7 of Diamonds.
Oh,
I'm gonna do another one. I want to
Do
be
another
higher.
one?
wow.
8 of Clubs.
Better.
Yeah, we'll
I have
better every
one
time.
last Benny left, so I'm
Don't
gonna
do
keep
it.
that
Yo,
one.
yo, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to spend a Benny to soak for wounds. Bear in mind, you can't just do it automatically. Okay, then we have Hermann Gheist with the Rod of Hecker gets a 10 of Diamonds.
Ah, shit.
Shit.
Hermann
Does
Gheist with the
Diamonds go
Sword
before
of
clubs?
Mars gets a 4 of Clubs. He has an edge that lets him just roll another one, so he is going to do that. 10 of Hearts. I completely forgot last time. Could have made mincemeat out of you a lot earlier. Nazi Elites Group 1, Queen of Clubs. Nazi Elites Group 2, 2 of Hearts. Then we have the Mini Gunners, King of Diamonds. The Tank, 6 of Spades. The Apache Helicopter, Queen of Diamonds. All right, everyone. We have up first, Ace of Diamonds, Phillip Shrewd. I don't want to say it's
Geist is
all
on
on
the
you,
ground?
but right now it's all on you.
Geist is on the ground in front of me within punching range.
Yeah, because
He ca-
Felicity's knocked him sideways, so yeah.
And he took a swipe at Chase, so he must be at my level, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that's right,
actually,
yeah.
yeah, he's got him down there with the sword. He's come in for you.
Is he still
I'm
affected by
going
distracted,
to-
or does that last only 1 round?
Felicity will have to check that.
It's Havoc.
Either way, it doesn't
just
matter at
says
the moment
it's
until
not
it's his
active,
go.
It doesn't say anything
Yeah.
else.
Well, it could if he uses his rod early again or whatever. But
Yeah.
well,
Philip, are you shaken?
He uses Rode.
Yes. So
I will need a
roll
spirit
bigger, right?
roll, please.
A spirit. Okay.
Yeah, spirit for shaken.
Here's my D8. And I have 1 wound, and I have nerves of steel, so that does not affect me. That's an exploding 6. That's another exploding 6. I'm not shaken.
Oh, very nice. You are unshaken. You are ready to go.
All right. We're gonna take a single frenzy action and hopefully punch the shit out of this guy.
Okay. This is what we're hoping for. Yeah.
No Benny's left, so
No, Benny's. I was really hoping to draw myself.
So remind me again what the rules are for a critical fail with more than 2 dice.
oh no.
It becomes a critical failure.
No,
if
no.
You've got.
But what is the condition?
It's if your wild card is a 1, your wild die is a 1, and any of your other die are a 1. That becomes a critical failure. It's a failure, I'm afraid.
Yep.
Bad luck. You run forwards to punch at him. He sidesteps you, and you tumble into the dirt.
Guys!
Yeah, you're just so filled with anger. Bad luck.
Yep.
Okay, we go to the King of Diamonds. That's our minigun team. They're going to delay. We then go to the Queen of Diamonds, our Apache helicopter.
And they're gonna delay.
It's the 30 millimeter. You know what? They're gonna delay. They're hovering. They're gonna delay.
Yeah, I mean, these are all like area effect weapons. Then the boss is right in the middle of all of it. So
no, they're not. Right. The Queen of Clubs is our Nazi elite. They are going to do a multi-action. So the first action, they are going to fire on Felicity Wolfe and Dr. Felix Pardalis. So 2 shots on Dr. Felix, 1 shot on Felicity.
okay, Felix is in cover. Remember?
Yep, you're in cover, so you get a so it'll be -2 to their rolls. Okay, here we go. So let's do Felicity's one first because I'm holding one. D8. Okay, so that is a 9 to hit you. So that's it's a 7 to hit you. So it's a success, no raise because they took a multi-action penalty. And then against Dr. Felix Pardalis, oh, that's a miss. That is going to be a 0. And the second one is a -2. So they're unable to hit you, but they do hit Felicity.
I am so glad I hid behind this rock.
You found the only rock in the Colosseum. All right, against Felicity Wolfe. If you have any armor, it's AP2, so subtract 2 of your armor. That is 10 damage. That is a success with a... Well, what's your toughness?
5.
5, so that's just a success. So you're shaken. That's it.
Okay.
They took their shots. Second action, they raise their ballistic shields and stand behind that. All right, we have done our Queen of Clubs. We go then to Jack of Clubs.
That's me.
That is you.
Okay, so do I need to make a vigor roll for the shaken?
It is a spirit roll, please.
Oh, spirit roll. So that's my... Okay, that's much better.
Oh, yes.
I believe you can also spend a penny to remove it if that's something you want to do.
Yeah, you can choose to spend a penny instead.
Yep, that's 4 on the spirit roll. I believe that's a success.
That's a success. You're unshaken. You're free to go.
All right. Okay, so Felicity's going to look at Gheist. Glare
Okay,
at him.
good action. We go then on to... No, I'm kidding.
Okay, she's going to point at Gheist and say, Gheist, I have reason to believe you did not ask permission to retrieve that artifact. And this is her casting Heck Fire.
All right, interruption.
Belongs in a museum.
Interruption. Panzer tank.
What you might say.
Don't
Oh dear.
I didn't realize you had another joker this round.
I didn't. You can choose to wait if you've got a higher initiative. That's what they've both done. They both delayed. The Panzer tank is going to fire the 88mm tank gun at you, Felicity.
Shit.
Wait. Isn't she close enough to Gheist that it would full on hit him as well?
Nope. AP round.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Joke's on them. I'm not wearing any armor.
She's going to finish straight through Felicity and go into the Gheist.
Yeah, it is AP 16, but it does a lot of damage as well. Right, let's see if they can hit though, because they have relatively normal shooting. They are not a professionally trained tank crew. They're relatively green.
They should
this
do
is what
like I
happens when
did
you bring in the
last
Romans.
thing.
That is a free. The shot goes wide.
Yep, that's a miss. Fails to beat my parry of 4.
Oh, it's not parry, it's not
it
melee.
just has to hit a 4. So that is a miss. Interruption. The Apache helicopter.
Uh-oh.
The Apache helicopter was using the
Oh, no, that was
30mm cannon, which you might remember. You know, you might remember this. You might remember this.
I remember Sidewinders.
There are Sidewinders. They can't lock onto people. They're there in case Chase Rockharte tries to get in the tank.
Oh, God. You know
Right.
me too well.
I do
He's
know you
thinking
too well. Okay, 30mm cannon, 2 shots, so a -2 penalty for recoil. Oh no, let's do 3 shots if we're doing the recoil penalty. Might as well. Right, 3 shots. -2 penalty, -2 also because they jumped ahead to interrupt. Because unless you get a Joker, it's a -2. Okay, 1 shot is just miss, completely miss. The other shot is a 7 -4 is a 3, so that's a miss. Final shot. 6 -4 is a 2. All of them miss. These like massive 30mm rounds strike the ground around you, Felicity. All right, you are now free to cast as the helicopter and the tank have both taken their shots at you.
Okay, yes, she just sort of steals herself, takes a deep breath, and the shot's just, but she looks kind of like Fortune from Metal Gear Solid right now.
There's clouds of dust like kicking up from where they're striking the ground around you, and like the sun is going through, and you're getting like that sort of God rays effect that video games were in love with for about 10 years.
Okay, that's the explosion.
I believe it was.
Okay, 8 + 5. I'm nervous. 13. That's 13.
13. Okay, what is that an attack roll? Like how does this one work?
Okay.
Heckfire?
Okay, so Heckfire is burst. So basically, sorry, blast. I'm spending an extra power point for extra damage.
That makes sense.
So it's going to be 3d6. Everyone within the area of effect takes damage. Oh wait, with a raise it's 4d6. Sorry.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay, so I'm rolling the damage for Geist. And she just, basically the flavor is she just points at the targets and makes accusations of very petty things against them. And
You stole my lunch in the canteen.
yes,
Okay, 46
my
damage.
lunch at Mobius Command went missing, and I believe it was you. Okay, no explosions, but that's 13.
13. Toughness is 15. So the flames engulf him, but he just looks at you.
Can I spend a Benny for damage?
Yeah, you can spend a Benny to re-roll one of those dice.
Okay, I'll re-roll this too.
Wreck him.
That was Cox.
Explosion. Yes.
Here we go. This might be it.
So that's become a 6 + a 4 for a 10. So that's another two more 4s, 18 and 21.
21. That is a success with 1 raise. It's 15 toughness. That is what you needed to do. Yeah. Pharaoh Hermann Gheist drops to the ground as this ball of hellish flame erupts around him. You're standing there still in the clouds of smoke picked up by the helicopter and the tank fire as chaos is all around you and you disintegrate. Pharaoh Hermann Gheist.
Grab the artifacts.
Yeah. Felicity then steps forward and picks up the sword.
I'll grab the
as he
Amhekata.
falls to the ground and dies, he of course gets his final words out because he is a pulp villain. He shouts, "Nine! This is impossible! I have the power of a god!" and disintegrates.
Those are terrible last words.
And
lower.
he says, "You have
think
not
you could have
heard
done a
the
lot better."
last of Hermann Gheist."
I'm afraid we have.
You
I'll
absolutely
send my
have.
regards to my husband.
So there's still a tank and a helicopter here, right? And there's
Yeah,
still
how
like
do
a
they
load of
react to all
Nazis.
of
They're
this?
not happy about you. They're not happy about. They're diehard Nazis.
Yeah. Felicity just sort of turns and glares at the Nazis around her. I've just pointed out now to shoot her multiple times.
Did you think this was over? Who's nearest?
Yes.
Philip Shrewd, I think. You're nearest. And Chase Rockharte,
Yeah.
would you like to grab an artifact?
Let's grab an artifact. Sure.
I'll grab the Rod of Hecate.
You don't want the sword?
I should probably grab the sword. Fine, I'll grab
Yeah,
the sword.
you've got the fighting skill, and Chase Rockharte literally doesn't. So
Yeah. I'll take the Rod of Hecate, I guess.
okay, as you grab the last of the artifacts,
But who grabbed the amulet? Oh, has the amulet been grabbed?
the amulet is not an artifact. That's just a thing people can do. Like Dr. Felix Pardalis could have done it. Splinters of white light spread out in a cobweb shape from the corpse of Hermann Gheist, and spreads like cobwebs along the ground and then through reality itself. The stones in the Colosseum lift off the ground as if weightless, and your vision blurs.
Now remember, ducks, just let it roll off your back like the water.
If Misconstrued is right, and this is the time stream finally healing itself, this may be your final moments with each other. As the helicopter reloads to take aim again, everything slows down for a second. You can hear Nazis shouting, you can hear gunfire. This may be the end of Mobius Command. This may be the end of this time stream. What do you say?
You took down Geist team. Good work.
This isn't the end.
Delight.
This is the beginning.
Or is
Can't believe I'm the only one that didn't get an artifact.
You all make witty comments instead of any kind of goodbye to each other, and there is a
I don't
sudden.
know them.
Well, that's
think
fine.
that-
I've only got
Light.
like 24 hours of real time.
Yeah. There is a sudden shift, like being in a car when Chase slips the clutch. You lurch sideways, weightless, through a black night peppered with rainbow-tinged sparks, and land on a moderately comfortable, if a little too narrow, fabric seat cushion as your train pulls into an empty underground station. A figure waits at the entrance. "Oh, welcome, new recruits," says Miss Birkensleigh. "Welcome to Mobius Command." And she winks. And that's the end. Congratulations, everyone.
Oh, dang.
Roll credits.
Roll credits. You did it. And you did it with 30 minutes to go. I'm very impressed.
I didn't think we were going to do it at all.
That
at
was
this
even
point.
more frantic than usual.
Yeah. I told you I brought some real nonsense.
You sure did.
The tank and the helicopter were set to show up the moment Gheist took any wounds. So
Oh,
it was
right.
just like
Oh,
end of the
Lord.
round in which the first wound is gone from Hermann Gheist. These turn up, but you'd already reduced him to basically nothing.
Yeah.
That was
That
great.
I was
1.5
so
rounds.
much when
Yeah.
the helicopter started by.
I
Yeah,
didn't even get my second turn.
yeah. That's how chaotic Savage
I
Worlds
could have
combat
died.
is.
It would have been fine.
You almost did. If you hadn't jumped in front of Chase Rockharte at the very start of the session,
Yeah.
that would have been it for Phillip Shrewd. So, that is Mobius Command. That is the end of it all. Who would like to
Or is it?
shill some things? Yeah, or is it? I mean, I've left it purposely
Yeah.
vague because I've enjoyed running it so
Dun, dun,
much.
dun.
Because yes, is that Miss Birkensleigh as in like misconstrued? But
That is misconstrued.
yes,
That
I was
is
trying to try and give you an open bracket
Nope,
of being
that is
like
Birkensleigh
maybe the splinter's still
Prime.
there.
everything went well.
Reinberg.
10 out of 10 defeating evil.
So, who would like to do some shilling? Because we've got a lot of players here who will do a lot of things. Let's start with Ben,
Several
because
of them
Ben, you
doing
always know what
something
you're doing.
tomorrow.
Yeah, so I am the host and runner of the Cybertopia podcast. It is my own AP using my own system, and we release every other Tuesday. Our next one is Tuesday, two Tuesdays time, and yeah, we in the middle of our second season. It's going stonkingly well. I've got Owl is a voice in some of the
Hey.
episodes, and
Nice.
I'll be grabbing lots of other people in for it. So yeah, tune in for that.
Fantastic. What about you, Bree?
Okay, so Sunday, depending on how things go, I may or may not be streaming more Baldur's Gate 3 with Enfys. Still need to check with them about that. Then I've got my normal streams on Monday and Wednesday. On Monday, I'll be cosplaying Tiefling as usual. I'll be playing more of the Great Ace Attorney, and then I'll be playing more of that on the Wednesday. And on the Thursday, I'll be streaming what may be the last session of Guinness Pig. Which is the last Nordmark adventure Nick's going to be in
Hell
for
yeah.
the foreseeable future. So, will the party find what they're looking for in this mad wizard's lab? Semi-abandoned
Or will
lab?
the party never end?
It might not. We are notoriously
something ter-
incompetent.
Yeah, and will something terrible happen to Guinness, the adorable sentient black pudding? Almost certainly, because I'm trying to contrive it. And I've got other stuff, but I think Nick's gonna get onto that
I'll
himself.
mention those. Okay, what about you, Lee?
Dropped out there for a second, Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, what about you, Lee?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm still a little bit in flux because I finally started a job. Hooray!
Nice.
Congratulations.
But what's that called? I mean, I'll leave Nick to mention tomorrow's because that seems to be a big group one. But I think back on my own personal channel, I will probably do my Monday night, which will be Monday morning for most of you. And then I have to work out my new schedule after that. But I'm currently going through Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Nice. Bit of pulp adventure, Nazi punching. We
heard
love it here.
A lot of saying it belongs in a museum.
Yes. What about you, Al?
Well, Nick, I will be here in 2 weeks' time. I'll let you talk about that one. Looking forward to it. I will be on Lancer in 4 weeks' time, and I will hopefully be streaming on my own channel at some stage, but I have no plans other than that, so I won't waste any more of your lovely time. Thank you.
Fair enough. And last and absolutely not least, the punching legend, Kara.
So I've got my usual Link to the Past randomizer race in about 4 hours. I may skip it this week, but probably not. And then the weekend of April 5th and 6th, there will be an hackathon going on, which will be about 48 hours of various people streaming NetHack, each raiding into the next with the same character. I'm currently scheduled to go Sunday morning, which will be presumably Sunday evening for most of you. I'm looking forward to that, and I will also be here in 2 weeks. We'll let Nick talk about that.
Yes. And last and certainly least, it's me. So tomorrow we have our usual incompetent multiplayer shenanigans. I think we're going to try out Lockdown Protocol, which is a little bit like First Class Trouble and that sort of thing. It's a slightly newer one and doesn't have a hard limit of players, which makes it a bit easier to get a game going. So that's going to be tomorrow at 9 p.m. Then next week on Thursday, I'm obviously going to be doing Nordmark on Bree's channel. On Friday, we have the Guild of Icons Adventures, which is level up A5E actual play being run by Pixel. I'm in that, Bree's in that, Ben's in that. We've also got Iris in that and Pixel running. And then the week after, Thursday the 28th, first episode of a brand new 6-ish session actual play, Uplift, a game that is a sort of return to Witch Mountain, race to Witch Mountain, escape from Witch Mountain, etc. from Witch Mountain sort of game where a bunch of co-eds went to Burning Man and got so drunk and or high that they developed psychic powers, and the government has tried to lock them up in a facility. So that's going to be great. It is running off a game system I really like reading and I've never had a chance to run, called High Magic Low Lives. And playing in it, we've got, well, free people? Ben, you're not in this one, are you? Ben,
No,
you
I'm
do
not in
so
this
much
one.
stuff with me, I never know.
I'm
playing
in
in
this
it.
one.
You're
Are
in this
you?
one, Nick.
I am
Am
now.
I in this one? Okay, so playing in
I'm
this
running
one.
actually.
Playing in this one, we have Bree, we have Kara, we have Al. We'll also have Envis and Goggles. That's going to be absolutely fantastic. And then one other thing to announce is that the week after, the 4th of April, the Guild of Icons returns with Campaign 2, Heaven's Fall. Part 1 played by Bree, Iris, it's a gargoyle. Pixel, he's just gargoyle to me. Bree, Iris, Pixel, and Talia are going to be taking on Heaven.
Someone
So-
has to.
Keep our
Has
pipes.
to be done.
Oh,
Someone's got to
did
do
you
it.
have you scheduled us a Joy and John yet?
I have not yet because I have not had the time, but I will schedule this one in. I will schedule this one in, and I'll let you know as soon as I can
Yeah.
find some time for it on a Friday. My Fridays have been so busy.
Naughty,
Yeah.
naughty Friday.
You,
I know
poor
they're
Nick
so
taking
naughty.
on so much stuff.
I know, having so much fun. It's very rude of me. But that is us for the entire campaign and for tonight as well. So, for the last time, say goodnight, Mobius Command.
Good night, Mobius
Good night,
Command.
Good night,
fuck's
Mobius
sake.
Command.
Thanks for the game,
Mobius
Crumpet.
We love you, Nick.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching Mobius Command. I've had a huge amount of fun running it. A huge thank you to Icky, Super Talia DX, Willow, Al Wyvern, Ben Newman, Catbat, NeoGets, 8-Bit Goggles, Born Typing, Craig Perko, Crimson Hail, Envis Prank, Summer Bee, Terran Jokes for supporting this. You can get your name here at ko-fi.com/cursiness. I'll see you all very, very soon for yet more shenanigans. Have a wonderful evening.